I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs are on a 2-game losing streak after dropping their last game to the Cleveland Barons. Now head back home to face the Colorado Avalanche. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Colorado on the first line is Daniel Sedin, Ron Francis, and Dennis Savard. On the second line is Jonathan Huberdeau, Anders Lee, and Matthew Tkachuk. On the third line is Murray Craven, Philip Deneau, and Tony Tanti. And on the fourth line is Mike Sillinger, Lars Eller, and Michael McCarron. On defense, on the first pair is Brandon Montour with Rob Blake. On the second pair, Brandon Dillon with Gerald Korab. And on the third pair is Pierre-Olivier Joseph with Jacob Bernard Docker. Starting in net is Jordan Binnington with Kelly Rudy backing up. And their scratch player tonight, Brian McGrattan and Harold Schneps. And playing for the Leafs on the first line, Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Randy McDonald. On the third line, Marcus Johansson, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Brock McGinn, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair, Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Sheldon Surrey. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek with Artur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Philip Kurashev and Randy Hiller.
Well, these home fans could certainly give a boost to one of the hottest teams in hockey right now. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This team is humming right now. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Avs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. And that's poked away. Oh, proper save by Binnington.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop. Morrissey's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him, and when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Moves it quickly over to Francis. Puck picked up by Savard. And now it's over to Sedin. Big time stop. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And he rings the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum. But the pipe stops it.
Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Avs are being called for tripping.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in the scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Now, James, if you look at the stats, you'll notice that their power play is the best in the league right now. Absolutely lethal, getting their first opportunity, looking to get the go-ahead goal.
Colorado's got possession at center. Save on a slapper! Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Passes it over to Burrows. Dishes it off! Denied by the puck stopper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. McCarron's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Colorado's won the defensive zone draw. Tries to clear the puck. They get it done. Moves it to McDonald. Shot just wide. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to McDonald. Here's the pass. Handles that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. Colorado's got the win off that draw. Gets it out of his own end. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone.
Montour's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers are tied up there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Colorado's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Angles it over to Myers. Great defensive effort with the stick. Taken by Provorov. Toronto's got it in their own zone. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Francis is off to the box for holding.
The holding call is usually because you're a step behind, James. You're just caught off flat-footed. And once you take that hand off the stick, they're going to call it.
Toronto's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nelson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Deneau's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Colorado's won the faceoff. And that ricochets off a twig in front. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Slides the puck to Montour. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Morrissey. Stones him on the one-timer. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Right in front with the shot. And a great save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Well, at least they got a couple of shots on that power play. A lot better than the first one.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Directed over to Morrissey. Tries to feed it over to Savard. And now he moves it to Huberdeau. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Denied by Binnington. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Leafs win it. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Leafs win the draw. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Just wide of the net. Takes the feet
Goaltender allows it to happen.
Slides it diagonally to Sedin. Puts it right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
And stops that big bomb. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. Francis takes possession right off the draw. Looking to set up offensively. Francis looks around. And he takes the pass. Gives them nothing in front.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Morrissey's going to play it against the half wall. And that's off a stick. The Avs play it along the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Burrows. Morrissey's got it into offensive territory. Slips by the check. Stopped by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Avs win the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. It's a straight-up race for the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Lee's won the face-off. Shot deflected. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Murray. Takes the puck. Quick pass across to Morrissey. Off target.
I would love them to clip this shot, James, and show it to every youth hockey player in the game. You know why? It's not about how hard it is. It's about whether it hits the net. It's accuracy and efficiency.
Gets the puck in deep. The Avs have it behind the net. Quick feed to Lee. Handles the pass at center. Here's a shot. Glove save by the goalie. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period, we're still scoreless. The Avs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And now he tries to get it across to Hyman. The Avs have it now. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Sends a pass over. And that's broken up. Lindros takes the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Toronto's moving it along the wing. They've got the defense outnumbered. Works it across to Tanti.
It'll be tough when you're waiting on your first NHL goal, but he's in the O-zone right now, and he's looking for ways to get to the net.
Uses the boards with the bank pass. Fires it, and there's the save. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Taken along the wall by Blake. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Moves it quickly over to Taves. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Overall, good period for the Leafs. They dictated most of the play. Let's hope they can keep this up and find that go-ahead goal.
Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Toronto's coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. In that 20 minutes, they had the majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue, and they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection.
Oh, that was like a car crash.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
Shuts him down.
Sedin's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Back to the blue line. Gets in front of it.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a chance. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Muffs the shot attempt. Huberdeau's crossed the line and gained the zone. Here's a feed in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. From the right side, they gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Tkachuk. Sends the pass over. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. And that's taken by the defense. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Huberdeau. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Pinned up along the boards. The Leafs have it now. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. The Leafs get a hold of it. Fires it on net. And that one's turned aside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Avs play it along the boards. Moves it to Valimaki. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Joseph. Moves the puck. With possession along the wall. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Great pressure to force the turnover by Tanti. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Puck dumped in. Johansson's working it around in the corner. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The centers will glide into the dot. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, what a paddle save on the play! Sent into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Foot. Inside his own end, moves the puck. There's the collision. Can't maintain possession. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Picked up along the boards by Montour. And that's just out of reach. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Binnington's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. Lindros has won the faceoff.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical faceoff. Anytime you...
There we go, Zach Hyman.
Huge goal, the first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you. Well, certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Leafs have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and they finally get a goal here in period number 2.
I really like their game, James, and they haven't gotten frustrated, and that's a key element, especially when you're getting a ton of chances and you haven't been able to cash in. But they do execute, they convert, so this should open the game up for them.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Avs gain possession, and the puck's knocked loose. And that pass goes off a stick. And he slides it quickly to Savard. Colorado's gained the line and into the zone. The Leafs have it from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick pass to Hyman. Dillon's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Nice feed from the right wing. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. Tries to feed it over to Myers. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a chance behind the net. Grimson and Grimson off the post. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Taken along the boards. Read it perfectly and picks it off. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Gets the puck over to Lee. And that's intercepted. Toronto's got it along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Lindros. The Avs gain control of it. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. We're satellite broken records here, but once again, it's another sellout here in this building tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, you got to give props to the team on the ice, right? I mean, it starts with the players. You got to go and put the product out there if you want to get people in the seats. But you also got to look at the presentation. You got to look at everyone around this organization. It's an all-in mentality, and you can certainly sense that this evening and throughout this season so far.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Tosses it on to Tkachuk. The Avs played along the wing. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Dishes it to Surrey. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Slides the puck across to Lee. The Avs take it along the wing. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Slides it diagonally to Nelson. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Loose puck battle along the boards. Toronto's got it from behind the net. And that goes off the side of the frame. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Leafs don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
An inopportune time, close game here to take a penalty, James, late in the frame. You got to find a way to kill this off, get to the intermission and regroup.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize on it.
Quick feed to Sedin. Hard save. I think that was deflected in front. Taves hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Leafs win the defensive zone face-off. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they put it off the glass and out.
Well, the shorthanded unit, they find a way to get to this puck first, James. And the tough part there is you got to get it on your stick and off your stick quick, as you know the power play unit is going to be coming. This is done perfectly.
Here's a stretch pass to Taves. Into the offensive zone. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And now it's over to Francis. Trying to clear the puck. And that should do it. 20 more minutes in the books. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next.
Well, the Leafs dominated that period and got rewarded with the ice-breaking goal. Let's hope they can keep this up and get an insurance goal.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Colorado's won the opening face-off and their power play continues. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Here's a short pass to Francis. And now he angles it across to Tkachuk. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Quick pass across to Taves. Oh, and he whiffs. Handles the pass. Francis has the puck against the half wall. And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Battle along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Binnington.
So, Lenny McDonald.
Right on target. Wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
Oh, look at this. And the puck departs the zone. Shakes off the coverage. Takes a shot. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Pass across to Deneau. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Battling for it along the boards. The Leafs have it against the wall. Pushes it across to Morrissey. And now he moves it to Bertuzzi. He got all of that one. Moves the puck over to Montour. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick shot! Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
McDonald's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Binnington's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Leafs lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Eller's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Sends it in on the attack. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. And now it's to Dillon. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Colorado's got the puck. And they'll go the other way with it.
Toronto's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. We've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Denies him with a save. From behind his own net. Moves it to Tkachuk. Toronto's got it now. Makes the save.
Binnington's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Passes it over! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Loses the covers there. Dumps it in. Picked up along the wall by Murray. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. And a great save!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Murray. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Hasek. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Lindros wins the defensive zone faceoff. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Quick snap! Oh, what a save in front! The Avs take it along the wall and uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Moves by the check. And another save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Here in the back half of this period, the Leafs lead this one 2-0. Colorado's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Montour. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Stops him cold. Grabbed along the boards by Deneau. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And now he tries to get it across to Tanti. Nice zone entry on the left side. Cuts to the front, and he opts to wait for more support. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Here's a short pass to Lee. Toronto's got possession at center. The Avs look to start the transition game. Big save in front.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Avs come up with a defensive zone draw. Works it across to Lee. Oh, and he drops it perfectly in the offensive end. They fight for it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Big time stop there. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And that's a stick. And he takes the dish. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Great cross-ice pass. Slides it over to McDonald. Nelson's got it against the boards. Poked away from danger. Francis has it in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Hashik's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Nelson's moving the puck through his own zone. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. The Avalanche have taken to the offensive attack. Takes a shot and makes the save. Taken along the wall by Morrissey. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to Francis. With some open space here in the neutral zone. The Leafs have it now. Foots lugging the puck. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Toss up the puck after that hit. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Through center along the wing. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the later stages of this period, 2-0 is where we sit. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Quick pass to Sillinger. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end. Slides it across to Sillinger. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Toronto's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Shakes, fires it down the ice. Misses. Score!
Dan Foose with the empty netter.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. And he loses control here. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Murray. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Turns it away.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Dumps the puck in. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Glove save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And the final horn sounds for this one. Well, I'll defer to the doctor of defense here in the broadcast booth, but a shutout performance, top-notch, you'd say?
Oh, it's top-notch. Yeah, you got to give some credit to the defense on this one as well, allowing him to see some pucks. But I thought he made some real nice saves early in the game, and then, of course, just making the ones he had to. He was tracking, he was finding the puck, and he was controlling his rebounds.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.
Well, another shutout for Hasek and the Leafs as they outshoot Colorado 42-16. Out-hit them 37-34, have more time to attack, better pass percentage. Colorado won the faceoffs 23-18. Colorado was 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto was 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had a Danfus with a goal and an assist. Burrows, Foot with assist. Hyman with a goal. Bovrov, Morrissey, Johansson with assist. And McDonald with a goal. And Hasek was a perfect 16 for 16. And for Colorado, they had no scoring. And Bennington made 39 saves on 41 shots. 2 goals allowed for a .951 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improved to 17-3 for 44 points as they remain in 4th place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto takes on the Vegas Golden Knights.